Hey guys, welcome back to some more Minecraft, and today we're in my housing. I'm an Alex skin because I feel like it. I'm gonna be doing bedwars, tips, and tricks. Let's just say I'm in my bedwars island. This is just a generator, alright? I'm getting iron, and then I want to be like, alright, how many iron do I need? I'm just gonna get a stack and go, so you start going, right? Alright, so when you play Bed Wars and you wanna rush, well then go ahead and rush. But the best thing to do is when you first play a map, memorize it. Alright, so you don't have to wait longer. Let's just say you're playing a certain map, and then this map, it takes 48 blocks if you use them wisely to get to the side, to the other island, which is red team or whatever team it is. You remember, so next time you get the same map, you're like, okay, 12 iron, let's go. Simple, easy rush, and boom, break their bed. Might not even have time to even, put protection over it. And if you're that defense type of guy, a good defense I don't really require, but recommend is endstone and where's glass? Yeah, any type of glass. Doesn't matter. It really depends on what team you are. A butterfly defense. Butterfly defense is just this. Let's say the bed is right there. So let's say this is a bed. You want to cover your blue bed up or whatever you're using, 1.8, 0.9, or in any game mode. If it's the latest release, it's gonna look like a blue bed. And then what you want to do is get iron. Put iron like this. Like that. Just put simple iron like that. Now that's a butterfly defense right there, and I broke the glass. It's a butterfly defense. The only reason you don't put glass here because endstone, a TNT will drop and blow up these endstones, but it won't blow up those endstones right there. So your bed will still be okay. That's why you put this glass over these pieces of endstone right there. So if the TNT drops down, it doesn't blow it up. It doesn't blow those blocks up, and your bed will be exposed. Yeah, that's for a defender. I mean, you could also do whatever you want. You could there's another one I know that people use a lot. It's wood and wool, right? Let's say that's your bed. You want to put wood like that. Another layer of wood, I think. I'm not sure. I never done this bed defense before because I'm not really the type of defense guy. I only defend sometimes when my friends tell me to, but that's basically it, like this. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Pretty sure I'm not, but basically like this. Oh no, never mind. I'm not doing it right. Yeah, don't listen to that one right there. That was all wrong. That didn't look right to me. I never remember seeing it like that. Alright, my bed is in there. Basically just like that, and then you just put wool over it like this. And then you get wood and put wood like this. There we go. Yeah, that's how it is. That's another bed defense I see people use. That's for you defense type of guys. And then another one. Well, the most typical one that rushing people use. This is for the people that rush. Just do this. A simple bed defense. Anybody could break it. It's not that hard. Shears, you could just do it with your fist, break it, and boom, get their bed. Simple as that. These are pretty good bed defenses. You can use them if you want, unless you just want to, build like a huge pyramid that covers the entire island. That also works. What else for the rushing team, or the people that enjoy rushing? Yes, TNT, of course. TNT is pretty good. I don't know if they have TNT here. They wouldn't have it in the block section. Oh, never mind, they do. They have it right here. Yeah, TNT, alright, so yeah, you're building to a red team. You want to build up, because if you just, right, yeah, you want to build up. Okay, when you're a rusher, you want to build up. Up like that. You don't have to go like I'm doing. You could just go up like that and you're good. Because if you're just flat bridging, this is what flat bridging is, if you don't know what that is, you just bridge flat to the entire island, like to the entire other island like this, and boom. Yeah, simple as that. You don't build up or anything. It's best to build up because let's say your enemy team is looking at you like, you know, with their swords, threatening you to, you know, kill you or something. Like, you know, like, hey, stay away from my base. You want to build up with your team. You don't really have to have TNT. You could just, you know, if they have wood defense, or you could kill them and then break their wood defense. If they have endstone, you could kill them, buy a pick real quick, and then break their endstone. But I think TNT is best because TNT blows up wood and stone, doesn't blow up obsidian. So, and also if they have wood and, you know, glass on it, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna blow it up. But let's just say you have it like that, and then yeah, you just want to build on above your opponent, put TNT, and you know, it lights up on its own. You don't need any flint and steel in the actual game. You put TNT and it'll fall down on their bed defense and it'll blow it up. And then you don't jump off. You don't place it and then jump off. What you want to do is place it, wait for the TNT, and when you see that it's about to blow up, you jump down like that. It blows up, and then you land like right away and break it, and you won't have time to react unless somehow he gets to you. Has happened to me before, but it's very rare. And yeah, it's better to build up because then your opponent can't get you. You're gonna be like, oh man, I can't reach this guy. How am I gonna get him? If you flat bridge, your opponent could just easily come and just hit you. I'll tell you, you kind of just want to go up like that, or however you want to do it, and then start bridging to the enemy team base or something else. Also, flat bridging is not that good because let's say you're playing 4v4s, or you build a middle. Let's say middle's over here. Yeah, middle's basically that one play. You build a middle, and then you have a flat bridge all the way to middle because you're a genius. Flat bridge all the way to middle, and an enemy team. Another enemy team islands like over here, and then they also build a middle. And then you see them that they're in middle, and you start chasing them around. Like you're really close behind them. You just hit them one time, and you're so close to hitting them. Then they're just running. And if your bridge is up like that, you know, they have to stop and start building up like that, which gives you enough time to hit them. Probably even hit them off, or sometimes you must unlucky and you hit them forward, they get an advantage, or you could sometimes just hit them and they could, you know, block clutch and stuff. I felt that, by the way, don't ignore that. But also, yeah, something like that. But it's best to have it up because then your opponent has to stop and start building up. If you just flat bridge, your opponent could just easily do this. You're chasing your opponent around the map. You know, you're so close to hitting him, one hit and he's good, but he doesn't even have to build. He can just walk right past your bridge and turn around, pick up a couple blocks and block you off, and then go to your bed, and yeah, bed gone. Rip your bed, and now you have to play it extra safe. And what else could I show you? Besides these, you know, typical and common use bedwars tactics. I mean, most of these bedwars tactics, you gotta learn how to speed bridge. If you don't know how to speed bridge, it might be a problem, because if you don't know how to speed bridge, or you're just casually building, it takes a while, as you can see. As you speed bridge, it does it way faster. Or even, I don't know, god bridge. I can't do that. It's hard to god bridge. My highest ever in god bridging was 7, and I never beaten that because I don't even try anymore. But god bridge or speed bridging, or just jitter bridging, or, you know, just building up like this. Yeah, just building up like that, or, you know, going like that. That also works because it's fast. That's also pretty useful. And then, you know, you can get to your opponent base faster, because if you're just casually bridging like that, yeah, your opponent is gonna give enough time for your opponent to, you know, if you're doing the rushing tactic, get your iron really fast, memorize the map, and start building right away. But you don't know how to speed bridge. It's gonna take a while, so your opponent could, you know, get enough iron, you know, protect his bed with whatever he wants, wood, wool, and something, whatever, and then he's gonna, you know, see you, and then you're just gonna be over here, yeah, just going really slowly. I mean, you could also just build up like that. It's not that fast, but it gives you an advantage because you're higher up. So just make sure you don't go high enough that when you drop down, you die of fall damage. No, that's a big no-no. Yeah, that's basically, rushing and defense. I don't know that much about defense because I'm not the defense type of guy. I only do it a couple times. Uh, like from today, well, of course I play solo bedwars, so I just defend my bed. But I defend my bed with just wool. I just do the simple wool defense over here. I don't do that or that. I mean, that one's pretty good also. If from these two, I think I recommend that one more, but you could do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be what I say. I'm not the best bedwars player. I'm not a good PvPer, and if you see my past videos, I'm kind of bad. But I'm just telling you what I know. Simple tips and tricks on how to know more about your opponent. Well, not really your opponent, but the game, and know what you're doing. Not to flat bridge. Oh yeah, something also about flat bridging. You're flat bridging, and then your enemy sees you flat bridging, and you're not checking, just flat bridging, and then when you're almost there, you see look, his island's right there. Come on, a little bit faster, and then your opponent's gonna be like, he's gonna see you. He's just gonna be standing there waiting for you. Then when you're close enough to his reach, he's gonna start hitting you. Probably combo you. So also something else when you're bridging, turn around and look. Like when you're bridging up, like look, and if you see that your opponent sees you already, well then be careful. If like every once in a while when you're building, just turn around and look and see if your opponent's there or how close you are, and then you keep on building. If your opponent's building up, you start building up also, because you don't want him to get the high ground. Because I have the high ground, Obi-Wan Kenobi or whatever. I forgot it. It's been a while since I watched that movie. Alright, don't judge me. Well, yeah, those are simple tricks and tips for how to get better at Bed Wars. Not really better, because most of Bed Wars, not most of it, some Bed Wars require skill. If you're that defense type and your opponent is just rushing repeatedly, he's not even getting prepared, and you have OP stuff, and you're not that good, but you can still tank his hits and deal a lot of damage because he's not even prepared. He just rushes you. You could possibly kill him because he's impatient and he doesn't want to wait for good iron, or want to wait for gold, emeralds, and diamonds to get better upgrades. He just goes right off the bat, and you're OP. You can tank hits and stuff like that. Well then, you're probably gonna win. Well, it doesn't only look at that. He could possibly break your bed, because also invis potions. Something that's very underrated in the Bed Wars community. I don't see that many people use it. Is well, I don't know. I actually don't know if it's in the block section, but I don't care. I'm just gonna tell you, magic milk. It's not. It's pretty. Well, it's kind of cheap. It's the same amount as gold. It's not that much. It's just 4 gold if you want to buy magic milk, and it's so good. Just buy magic milk and boom. Drink it in this pot or speed and jump, and then magic milk, go rush somebody's bed, and then just break their bed. Because if you don't know what magic milk does, magic milk actually doesn't activate it, it counters traps, or it doesn't activate a trap. Your opponent has a trap, you have magic milk, you could just step in their base and it won't activate their trap, so they won't know you're there. It's better if you're in biz and have magic milk, because everybody could be at their base just chilling there in their generator. You could come and start breaking their bed, and boom, you got it. So it's better to use magic milk. It's actually really useful. I use it all the time. Well, I don't use it in solos or doubles. I use it in 4v4s, because in 4v4s, I have to go against 4 people, or sometimes 3, because somebody just abandons their whole team and just goes AFK or loses connection or disconnects, whatever. Those are yeah, that basically happens a lot. Those are some Bed Wars tips and tricks. Yeah, see ya.